What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the AQ World's News. We have a new class, free ACs, and a lot more, so let's get into it. Alright, to start off today, we have a brand new class. If you've been under a rock, it is the Martial Artist. A very original and unique name there, but it seems pretty cool from the skill breakdown. I won't be doing a skill breakdown in this video because it'd be 20 minutes. I upload a 20-minute video of the skill breakdown if you want to see my thoughts on the class and going through that. It's an interesting thing. It doesn't have an auto attack, and yeah, it's an interesting class. We'll see how it actually plays out. I will be trying it out immediately when it updates tomorrow in game. We get a look at it. It will be color custom as well. If you buy the class, the paid version is going to be color custom, and there will also be a free one to farm. They do list farming requirements here on the page. This is new, actually. So it says that you'll need to be at least level 65 to farm the class. Playing roughly 3 hours a week, it would take a level 65 hero roughly 4 weeks to unlock the class, or about 20 days if you do every daily. Very weird way of putting it. So it says it's going to take 12 hours total to farm the class here, if you're reading this, but they spaced it out by weeks. So is it a weekly quest? Is it a daily quest? It says there's a daily quest here, so it would be a daily, but they measure it out by weeks of hours play. I don't know why they're doing it. And they specifically say level 65 hero too, so if you have a level 100 character with better stuff than level 65, maybe it takes less than 12 hours. Probably does, I'd imagine, but 12 hours isn't too bad for a class. I think Archmage, or one of the birthday classes from a couple years ago, took about 20 for me to farm. So 12 is a lot better. So good. It might be locked by dailies though, but probably not. Usually they add, like, you can do the daily, but you can also just grind it out if you want to grind it out. So hopefully that'll be the case. There is a hurricane touching down in Florida very soon, or as I'm talking, basically. So hopefully everyone on the AE team staying safe with that. They are based in Tampa, which is basically the place, like the main populace that's being hit by that. So hopefully they're all right. Hopefully the storm calms down quite a bit there. But they're still releasing an update this week because they have to every week. I don't know, but they honestly could just say, "Hey guys, hurricane update next week," but they're not. So, Shadows Rising Saga Chaos vs. Doom is the story update for tomorrow. There will be a 500 AC quest tomorrow as well, so free 500 ACs for anyone that logs in and does that quest. It's usually a very easy quest to do. I'll make a video about it when it is out, so just remind everyone that exists. Event rares, there's going to be a Quibble tomorrow with a collection chest, of course. Quibbles always come with those now. Find the 4th exclusive gift, Platinum Bright Flame Dragon Slayer set in your badge shop. So there is a birthday badge shop. I think they have already been adding items to it. I really haven't been keeping up with that, if I'm being honest. I'm like kind of focused on other stuff, but we'll make a video on that probably this weekend, going over the whole badge shop and what's in there. And I think you can get the badge right now with the quest in the party map. Could be wrong on that. I'll do a video going over it later. Battle to unlock the martial artist class and armor set, get the rare color custom version. We were talked about that. It'll be in the Quibble shop and collection chest, so it's not locked to the collection chest for the color custom variant of the class, which is good, because I think on the Mogloween one, I think the rare color custom one was locked to the chest. I don't think you can buy it separately. Might be wrong about that. Correct me in the comments. It doesn't really matter if I'm wrong about it, but correct me anyway. I'd like to know, just for my lore sake. Your Platinum Galactic Dragon Pet in the Book of Lore shop if you're a founder too. There are a couple founders still playing. They commented on the last video when I asked about that, so that's cool to see. And then the weekend daily gifts include the Imperial Noxus in the Necro Project to collect the pieces of the Zero AC seasonal color customizable University Sorcerer set. We'll actually see that later on in this video. I'll actually look at that. And then Battle of Zombie Terror and Mogloween Grave to collect the Zero AC rare all reliable zombie crushers on Sunday. So a few weekend gifts as well, like they normally do. So seems like a pretty cool update. You got the 500 free ACs, the new 10k chest, a new class. So very content packed Friday tomorrow. We'll be streaming that on this channel. Here's a look at the art for the collection chest. A dragon, got a handle on the chest too. That's kind of cute. With the it doesn't look too bad. I could do without the glow around. I really really cannot understand how much I dislike when they put the outer glow on items like that. Like, is this a car from the early 2000s? Why? Why is it like that? Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna start hearing a Need for Speed soundtrack when you see this dragon flying by you. But it's that. It's all right. Also, since this comment showed up on screen, this guy, if I seen this guy on Twitter for years. He is dedicated. I bet you every AE staff has this guy muted so they don't see him. But this guy is dedicated to hating. At some point, it's like it's kind of like it's kind of weird, but he's been doing it for so long. It's you gotta. There's a sort of a go after it that he's got that. I don't know. I don't know why he's so dedicated. Another set from Lay here as well. And I get hating on stuff. I mean, there's things I'm happy to hate on as well. But man, to be so dedicated that you reply to like every tweet stuff, that's another level. Anyway though, this art is dragon themed, of course. Most of the stuff for I did a birthday chest collection chest tier list for all the collection chests I've ever done for AE's birthdays. I uploaded that earlier this week. If you haven't seen that, they're all pretty bad. Spoiler for that video. And this one is not looking like an exception so far. Sad to say, like this does not spark joy seeing this. I might pick up some of the hairstyles and maybe some of the weapons or capes, but yeah, the actual armor sets are not looking too hot. Got some pets from NCS here. So it looked like the Fortnite developers got their hands on these ones, and then we have a cute little why does the Moglin have a hand? That's odd. Anyway, but you got a cute little Moglin here holding. Is that Twilly? Twilly looks differently every time you see him. Anyway, so yeah, you got Twilly with the star sword and his little onesie. It's kind of cute. This is the AC item you'll be able to get on the weekend. Not the biggest fan of this fit. I mean, if you grew up with this as a school outfit, maybe you'd be more in tone to liking it. But yeah, it's definitely from a different region of the world than I'm used to. So yeah, I'm not really digging that look at all. But hey, it's color customizable and free, so you can pick it up on the weekend. This set's going to be in the collection chest, confirmed here by Alina. So we get a better look at it here. Well, not really. There's an image there. So I mentioned this in a previous news video. Very busy, a lot going on. It's so busy that the Twitter like image compression just absolutely ruined the look of this. It's probably gonna look a bit better in game than it does here, and you're seeing it through YouTube compression and Twitter compression. Like you're seeing layers of. Anyway, though, helmet's cool. Helmet's cool on there. This looks like a Chronomancer. I don't know why it's in a collection chest. Should be in a calendar class, but hey, it is what it is. The shoulder, if that shoulder is animated too with the like spinning thing around the ball, the gears around the ball, that might actually be really cool looking. I'll wait for my judgment till it's actually in game though. Thought I'd throw this in case you missed it in a previous video, but Lay's wedding is happening at the end of this month. Very cool. That's gonna be the last Friday of the month event, and you can get a rare pet in game right now. I already made a video about this separately, but I thought I'd include here in case you missed it, because it's kind of cool rare pet. It's a little flying guy with a invitation to the wedding, which is really nice. If you're worried about not getting more inventory slots for free or being able to purchase additional ones, they gave out a message here about that. Now it's kind of vague on whether or not they're going to add it, but I think they will, and if they don't, I will complain about it. So earlier this week, or last week actually, they added 25 free bank, guild, and house slots to all players. So if you log in, you'll get those. I think you have to be above a certain level and have a verified email or something to that extent. But they did not expand the amount of inventory slots you can buy, and they didn't give out free inventory slots either. So they did neither of those things, which is very sad for me, because I've been waiting all year. We didn't forget to add them in. In the background, along making progress on AQ Infinity, we asked Captain Rhubarb and Spider to get gear loadouts ready. The server end of the project is done and Spider's working on the client end. The feature is actively being worked on, and we are currently looking to have it go out last week of the month. So the same week that Lay's wedding event's going to happen on, aka work in progress. If all goes well, it will be live this month. but I did not want to promise something that we cannot deliver on. Having a second week of Ultra Boss boost would not feel great for players who don't farm them. If we can't get that out in time, the backup plan is to get everyone more inventory slots like in previous years, but ideally, we do not just have to do one of them. It would be the best to have both go live at the last week of the month. So yeah, instead of just inventory slots, we're getting the loadout system. Finally, I feel like it's been years since they had the cosmetic, well, it's not really even a cosmetic system, but it's been years since they added that in to the game. And we've needed the loadout system since that's been added in the game, realistically, because like it really needs it. Doesn't have it. I mean, it's good. It's better. The game's better off with it than without it, but it really should have had both when it first came out, to be honest. So really glad that's finally being added. It should be out this month, maybe. Crulon with some art of a cool snake woman. Also, I still don't know if it's a hat or not, but hey, looks nice. And that is being used for the badge art as well for this year. Don't look at the bow on this badge art. It's very... You're holding it there, and why is there even a bow in this image? It very much confused me, because this guy, Crulon's normally holding the bow, right? But he's not holding it here, because the string is on the outside of his hand, and you wouldn't hold a bow by the string anyway, especially if you were an archer. And then she's holding it. I don't know. It's confusing. Another confirmed outfit for the collection chest this year, the Quibble that's coming up tomorrow. Probably one of the better ones, I'll say, out of everything we've seen that's confirmed for collection chest. I don't really like the leg all that much. But there are very good parts. Cape looks pretty clean. Sword looks pretty clean. Helmet's nice. Most of the armor's pretty nice. So yeah, it's pretty good as far as that stuff goes. But I'll have to see the whole collection chest, see what's in that. It's probably not gonna be a buy like most collection chests, but yeah, there might be some good pieces in it. Dino, apparently Brazil was banned on Twitter. I thought they got unbanned like a few weeks ago, but apparently they didn't. I don't know, but they're unbanned for real this time. So Dino's back to posting on Twitter, which is really nice to see. And we got a sync of the Mayo set, it looks like here. I hope I'm not wrong about that, but that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, really cool. Really cool set. Looks really clean. So yeah, not much to say about it. They usually have sombrero hats with these, but not seeing here. But this might not be the whole thing. I always like seeing the sombreros. Also, this dragon set from Dino. I could see this being included in the collection chest or as like drops for the birthday event, because they do everything dragon themed for that for some reason. So, because your character is the dragon of time, it's birth. I get why they do it, but it doesn't make sense they do it every year, because not everything in AQ Worlds is. They have a lot of themes in AQ Worlds they could be using that are iconic to AQ Worlds, other than just. I mean, dragons is the most iconic, I guess. Like it's in the loading screen and everything. But anyway. Yeah, this looks all right. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It's not crazy good. I do like the visor. Looks all right, but yeah, I'm not really crazy about it one way or the other. Here's a commission set that Kartos did. This is based on Helltaker. Yeah, so I kind of see it, I guess. I do like the little freckles and stuff on the face. Kind of nice. The hat does look kind of cool. Yeah, and the male suit looks nice as well, so yeah, pretty decent. Mihuri made a weapon design based on Pumpkin Lord, which is nice. Pumpkin Lord is such a fan favorite for artists. I've noticed they all really love it. It's been remade like dozens of times, and yeah, so many things. But it's a good armor, let's be honest. It is pretty iconic for AQ Worlds as well. So it's a really cool pumpkin looking thing. I would not be surprised if we don't see this drop off the Pumpkin Lord at some point during Halloween near the end of October here. So yeah, really cool. Another dragon themed armor, because we haven't had like 4 years of those in the past every year. But hey, this one looks all right. It's actually one of the better ones this year as well. And then you got the kind of a cute little guy as well there. Hairstyles look nice. It's decent. I think the Dragon of Time color scheme, like or whatever the class is called, it's called Dragon of Time. I feel like this color scheme's overdone and it wasn't that great to start off with, but hey, it's just my take on that. I feel like they could probably retire this at this point. There's enough green and gold items in the game to satiate anyone that has a desire for those. The blue and gold sword, though, can't get enough of those. I am I do have a bias towards that color scheme. That's a lot better than the green and gold. Let's be real here. And yeah, so that sword looks like probably picking that up, especially with a duel, or if they do a duel with two different separate colors, like the yellow and ooh, that would be pretty clean. Anyway, I decided to do that. If these are duels for those, definitely picking those up for sure. I gotta say, I'm usually a ground rune hater, but this one kind of clean. If you had to equip a ground rune, kind of clean. Although actually maybe not. Maybe I take that back. Is it like the whole dragon? Is the whole dragon connected to the? If it was just the pedestal with like the gold rim, kind of cool with the blue like flowing around. That'd be a sick ground rune by itself. If it has the dragon attached to it, hell no. I wish they'd stop making the ground runes look like house items. Lastly, here for this video, Flakes with a Nulgath set or Nulgath theme set, which is always good to see, especially with all this dragon stuff we've been seeing this week. So nice to break up the theming a bit here. Yeah, great. Love these weapons. The katanas look sick. The variations on the older Nulgath ones are good and unique enough to be different. I do like that. So trying. You do have a new version of Ungodly Reavers as well, which is always good to see. Those are classics. So yeah, lots of things to like about these, to be honest. And then he's got like the Kotaro style one there as well with the capes, the different Nulgath weapons. So backblade variants as well. So yeah, this is just good work. And I imagine it's color custom too with the. Yeah, it is. If you look up here, of course. So yeah. This set would probably sell, and I'd probably be buying, to be honest. I'd be buying a good portion of this if it was in the game. Okay, that's all for me this week. Big thanks to the channel members. I think Swiggity suggested the Swag K-Dog one, which is my old account name that someone took after I name changed and is a level 14 mage. So there you go. Yeah, there's a new suggestion thread up on the community tab for any channel members that would like to submit a character page for the end of one of these videos. And I appreciate all the channel members. And leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Links to everything I talked about down below. Go give the artist some love on Twitter. I'll see ya. Peace.